Alright, welcome back to Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. I'm actually voicing this part because I accidentally didn't have my microphone on when I started. Oops. Anyway, yeah, for today I'm going to do a particular quest for an item that'll help me much later on in the Capital Wasteland. First I'm going to talk to this guy.
Hello, stranger. I'm Tinker Joe, premier supplier of robotic parts and service throughout the DC Wasteland.
And I'm going to do some trading with him. This is also the guy you go to if you want to get a Sergeant RL3, who is a Mr. Gutsy, and because you have to have neutral karma.
You never know what might come in handy.
And yeah, I'm going to trade with this guy, and then that'll be it for that. Right outside Tenpenny Tower, I run into a person over here. See, I discovered Tenpenny Tower.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through
I commented on the idea that this guy that's arguing with the loudspeaker here looks a little different from all the other people I've run into so far.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't
He's a
you tell the
zombie?
difference between me and a feral?
Well, he just kind of looks like his face
I'll show you the
melted off,
goddamn
but
difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you.
well, he sounds pretty angry.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Oh, hey, thanks. You
What
don't
are you
seem so
looking at?
bad. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to stare. Well, guess he's heading off. Maybe I'll try talking to the guy on the loudspeaker.
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps, and I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass off Mr. Tenpenny's private property.
I think he still thinks he's talking to Roy Phillips. Is this how you treat all your guests?
What? No, just those damn ghouls. Sorry, thought you were one of them. Ghoul or not, I must inform you that you are trespassing on Allistair Tenpenny's private property. Renders an official business only.
Yeah, I just want to look around a little. Come on, I won't hurt anybody.
This ain't a theme park, kid. And even if it was, you wouldn't be able to afford the admission. Now bugger off.
Oh, that's where you're mistaken. Does 100 caps sound about right?
Perhaps you'll fit in around here better than I thought. All right, I'll take your money, but don't press your luck. I got my eye on you. Don't bother Tenpenny or the other residents. If you so much as sneeze in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, Tenpenny did put a hit out on me, apparently, so I'll try to be careful.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, what a warm welcome I receive in Tenpenny Tower.
You got something to say?
What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
Tenpenny is always on time with the money, and we get very comfortable digs with side benefits.
Like what? How's that ghoul situation coming along?
That damn Roy Phillips won't take no for an answer. Keeps showing up, looking for a handout. He and his kind aren't wanted. End of story. If I were a betting man, I'd place a stack of caps on him trying something violent soon. And that would make Tenpenny nervous. I don't like it when Tenpenny gets nervous. But I can't spare the manpower to go hunt down Roy Phillips and his band of misfits, or I'd gladly end this thing once and for all.
What the hell is a ghoul anyway? Some kind of diseased human?
You serious? You don't know what a ghoul is? A goddamn disaster waiting to happen, that's what they are. Sure, maybe you can get over the fact that they look like someone took a cheese grater to their face. But it's what you don't see that's the problem. The radiation slowly eats away their brain. Then they go zombie on you. It's better for everyone to kill them before all that, if you ask me.
Yeah, I could help you with your ghoul problem. Where are they hiding out?
Really? You? You're welcome to give it a try. But don't come crying to me when you get hurt. They've holed up in the nearby metro tunnels. They're living with packs of feral ghouls. Be careful. Roy seems damn close to turning zombie himself. I suppose you won't be doing this out of the kindness of your heart, hmm? How's 500 bottle caps sound? Payable upon termination of that damn ghoul, Roy Phillips, and all his followers.
And here I managed to actually patch the 46% speech check. You want this problem resolved or not? You could spare more than that.
Well, maybe you're right. It was something I was going to have to do eventually anyway. How about another 200 caps? And here, you can take this rifle and ammo. But you better not screw this up. Roy Phillips and his gang is somewhere in Warrington Station metro tunnels. They've barred the main entrance. Try going through the train yard.
And he gives me a Chinese assault rifle that I eventually just sell right back to him.
It's dark in those tunnels. Shoot first, and ask questions later.
Next I headed into Tenpenny Tower, and I commented on how the music in the main lobby sounds like the elevator music from GoldenEye, but I also talked to this guy, Herbert Daring Dashwood.
Hello. Herbert Dashwood. Damn glad to meet you. Call me Daring. Everyone else does.
And then I asked him about his nickname.
Maybe you've heard the GNR radio
He talks
play?
about the GNR radio
The Adventures
play.
of Herbert Daring Dashwood?
I'm not
That's
actually going
about
to
me,
play
you
it,
know,
but I do give
based
the
on my, earlier
breakdown
days.
of what it's about
I
as
even
soon as
had a ghoul
I
manservant.
discovered that
Let me
my
ask you,
microphone
you
wasn't
ever met
on.
a ghoul before? Ah, you've already learned some wisdom in your youth. Congratulations. Haven't you ever heard the radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood? That guy at the radio station put it together a few years ago. He did it in the style of those shows they had before the war. Came out pretty well. And it's all true. Rockopolis, Miss Chase, all of it. Of course, they do portray me as a bit of a chump. Argyle may have saved my hide more than once, but I had my moments. Ah, those were the days.
I asked him to tell me all about Argyle.
Argyle was my manservant. Ah, but that's really just a fancy word for the guy who saves my sorry skin on a regular occasion. He was a ghoul, you see. Been around since before the war. We met when I stole his girlfriend back in '41. We've been best friends ever since. We got separated a long time ago and never reunited. If you find Argyle out there somewhere, you be sure and tell me, okay? Some ghouls moved into the nearby metro tunnel. There's a bunch of the so-called feral ghouls in there, but a handful seem the sociable type. I've tried explaining to my fellow tenants that not all ghouls are monsters, but they don't seem to care. The intelligent ones should stay away from our trigger-happy protectors. If there are enough feral ones, though, they could overwhelm security.
Here's where the main lobby is, and like I said, it kind of sounds like the elevator music from GoldenEye is playing to me here. I also mentioned how I already did this quest in a lot of other playthroughs in all the other ways except one, which is the one I'm going to try to do in this part, which is where I convince Allistair Tenpenny to let the ghouls move in, and things get resolved peacefully. At least I think they'll end peacefully. And the only problem with that is my speech is kind of low. It's only at 30, so I'll have to get that up, and I'll probably wear the naughty nightwear that I picked up from the Marigold station to help me out, since it gives me a +10 to speech. So I make my way through the wasteland, just blowing up random scorpions and setting fire to mole rats and shooting the occasional Talon Company mercenary on my way towards the area called Rockopolis, where Argyle was last known to be. And on my way there, I find this place, Girder Shade. This is where I was told by Grady to bring the naughty nightwear and the holotape. And I can deliver the naughty nightwear right now while picking up another quest, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to complete Tenpenny Tower and probably head to Galaxy News Radio after that. But I will come back and we'll give the naughty nightwear to the person who wants it. Anyway, before I realized my mic was off, I was explaining the radio show thing that Herbert Daring Dashwood mentioned, where he and his ghoul manservant Argyle escaped from the slaver camp of Paradise Falls with a woman named Penelope Chase. The three of them ran from some super mutants on the way to Rockopolis, which was a safe haven in the Wasteland, and then Penelope Chase turned on them and revealed herself to be the leader of the slavers. From there, they, as part of the story, Argyle ripped out Penelope Chase's heart Kano style from Mortal Kombat, but not before she revealed that the slavers had been tailing them and that they were going to basically take over Rockopolis. The leader of Rockopolis gets angry with Dashwood for leading them right there and orders them to be killed along with the slavers, so they're forced to run out of there. Where I'm going right now is I'm trying to find the entrance to Rockopolis. I know it's around here somewhere. I know it's near Smith Casey's garage. I can try to show off the bloody mess perk against whatever's over here. A dog, eh? There we go. You can see I took its head with the shish kebab. Normally I can, but it makes it much more likely that I'll dismember opponents when I kill them. I also get a 5% increase to all my weapon damage. So every weapon gets a damage boost. The shish kebab, the flamer, even my fist weapons. Oh, they're both shooting at me. That's okay. That's one down. There's that Robo-Brain. See if I can get it from here with a pulse grenade. Nice. Yeah, there's a scavenger here.
Hey there.
Here, I'll see if you can repair my stuff. I only can't repair what I really want. But I can sell him the ammo I'm not using.
Another satisfied customer. Whatever.
Well, that's service with a smile for you. There's another Yao Guai. This time I'll use the shish kebab to take it down. Oh, where's it going? Oh, you don't want none of this. You know what'll happen. Oh, there goes the knockback. I super slammed him. Somebody's shooting something over there. Talon Company, huh? What's he shooting at with his plasma rifle? Speaking of which, let's get mine ready. Shooting at robots, huh? That's some fancy shit. Correction, you're the one who's dead. They took out the robot, but that's fine. I was gonna kill it myself after I finished dealing with them. Alright, I unloaded some things over at Megaton. Stashed some items, crafted another shish kebab to repair the one I've got. I put away a bunch of other items, sold some scrap metal, and turned in a laser rifle for some stim packs at Fort Independence. Yeah, love this. And throw. Oh, I missed. Oh, no, I didn't.
Law and order will be restored.
Yeah, restore that law and order. This place is guarded by all kinds of robot protectrons. Let's take them all out. Is there another one shooting at me? Alright, just some more Brotherhood outcasts. Those guys won't hurt me.
Watch it, will you?
Jeez, touchy, are we? Alright, I think, whoa, what the? Now what's going on? Let me guess, more of these idiots from Talon Company. Well, they're in trouble now. I'm gonna have, some backup. Everything's exploding. There we go. That's enough out of you guys. Oh no, I'm gonna blow your head off. You're not getting away. Yeah, is one of them using a mini nuke launcher on me or something? Or are all the built things behind me just exploding? You're going down too. There we go. That'll learn them. It looks like, well, they managed to drop one of the outcasts. Well, I'll take his armor. I can't wear it for myself, but I can turn it into Protector Kasdan. And now I gotta think, which way was Rockopolis from Smith Casey's garage again? I think it was west.
You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way.
I don't know. Those guys were shooting at me, so I felt pretty involved. Who's this guy?
Another Wasteland survivor, huh? Sorry, but I don't got enough to share. Get your own copy of the book and do your own hunting.
What book?
Ain't you heard of the Wasteland Survival Guide? Bought one off a trader, and it's the reason my family's back up to 2 meals a day.
Actually, I helped write that book.
Is that so? Well, thanks, stranger. You and that Moira girl done all right by me and mine. Nice writing.
Yeah, well, that was nice. I found someone who's actually, getting used to the Wasteland Survival Guide. Ah, and what luck, he's standing right outside the entrance to where I was looking for, Rockopolis. Alright, there's not much in here these days. We got this, holotape that's telling Rollings how they're done here. Check that out in a moment. Here's the body of Argyle, Dashwood's manservant. He's got 20 caps and a merc grunt outfit. And, more importantly, he's got this, the unarmed bobblehead. My unarmed attacks will now do double damage against opponents that block. Nice. Let's look at this, holotape we found. Rawlings, that's the last of these hole dwellers. Jurley wants to shop them around up north. Not sure if they'll make good slaves. So gather up the boys and saddle up. Next up, the pit. I get the feeling we'll probably be going to the pit at some point in time. Now that that's all done, let's go back to Tenpenny Tower. Can't fast travel with nearby enemies. Well, who's nearby? Who dares to incur my wrath? A scorpion. There we go. Now then, back to Tenpenny Tower. Coming back here so I can tell Herbert Daring Dashwood that I found Argyle, and, well, I don't think you should be expecting him to be coming back anytime soon. Everybody's awake and walking around, so now I gotta figure out where he is.
Mr. Tenpenny isn't taking callers.
I was looking for Herbert Daring Dashwood. Ooh, but I get a 100% speech check. I'm here to see Tenpenny, but if you weren't so incompetent, you'd know that.
Hold on there a minute. Oh, all right, I'll let you in, but if Tenpenny hollers because he isn't expecting you, you're dead.
Well, now I can go talk to Allistair Tenpenny, but I'm not going to do that yet. First I gotta find Herbert Dashwood. Here he is.
You remind me of myself, back when I was a young adventurer.
Well, I found Argyle. I'm afraid he's dead.
Dead? Argyle? You're sure? My God. I always thought he'd outlive me by at least 100 years. Poor bastard. But thank you. Thank you for telling me. At least now I know. At least now the poor guy can catch a breather. I'd like to return your kindness. Here, take this key. It unlocks my safe. Lots of stuff in there I'll never use again. My adventuring days are over.
Oh, he gave me a key to his safe. What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
Well, until recently, the only danger you ever faced in this fine establishment was bumping into all the bloated egos floating around. Now there's a group of ghouls nearby. I've tried explaining that they don't all want to eat you, though some do, of course. Problem is, it's hard to tell which is which. Chief Gustavo has initiated a shoot first and ask later policy. If they're smart, they'll stay away.
Alright, gotta go.
Go get them!
You must learn how to relax, Irving.
Right, Susan. Whatever you say.
Uh-huh.
Edgar, have you ever wondered why the only house call Dr. Banfield makes is to that Susan Lancaster's room? How positively shameful.
Hi.
What the heck's Edgar doing?
You're just humoring me, aren't you? You haven't heard a word I've said, have you?
Uh-huh.
Useless man.
Don't mind me, I'm just being entertained by this. Hopefully the audience is too. Let's go see what we can get in Dashwood's safe now that he's given me the key. Let's see, some bottle caps, Mentats, a mini nuke, nice. Radex, Radaway, another bottle cap mine schematic, Stealth Boy, and some stim packs. Well, I'll just take everything on the menu. Alright, enough messing around. Let's go see about the ghouls in the metro tunnel. Just gonna stop here and drop some items off.
It isn't our local scavenger for hire. What have you found for us today?
I've got some technology to turn in.
I see you've got some of our power armor there. I'll just take that off your hands. I'm sure you just found it in the wastes and you're returning it to us, right? Because you'd have to be a real moron to try to turn it in for pay. Now let's see what else you've got.
Alright. Well, there you go. You can't turn in the outcast armor you get off of outcasts that fall in battle, like the one that fought with me against the Talon Company. But I can give it back to him. How about a laser rifle?
You can always use another one of these. How'd you like your payment?
Give me more stim packs.
There. Everyone's favorite. What would we do without them?
And I got another laser rifle.
You know.
Alright, now we're gonna head into the Warrington train tunnels. Finally get this underway. Yeah, somebody left their assault rifle down here. Wonder if Chief Gustavo sent this guy in to deal with the ghouls and he didn't make it. I mean, he certainly didn't make it far. There's plenty of skeletons and radiation down here. They don't look too friendly. Good thing I got the shish kebab. Well, you kind of left me no choice but to kill you. Yep, more of them. The Zurong gun works pretty good against them. Romer might be a little tougher. There we go. I think there's more of them. There's one. Oh boy. Rar yourself. Hiya! There's a red pass card, but as far as I know, it doesn't do anything. It's just a junk item in this game. In Fallout 1 and 2, you use them on certain rooms and vaults to open them. Get him before he even gets up. Let's use the incinerator on him. Oh yeah. Where could Roy Phillips and his friends be hiding down here? Glowing one. Let's put out that light. Alright. Hello. I think I'm getting warmer. Grab some loot. Whoa, hello. He's got some bullets in his head. Whoa! Nice. I really got that one. The revolution starts here. At least I think so. You misspelled revolution.
You there! Put your weapons away. Come over here. No funny business, unless you want to get shot.
Yeah, well, you didn't shoot me on sight. And, unequip the shish kebab. There we go.
What are you doing here? It's not safe for your kind around here.
I'm here to see Roy Phillips.
Oh yeah? Is he expecting you? Well then, run along. It's not wise to keep Roy waiting. There's a bit of a temper, that one. You watch yourself.
Alright, so what are you doing in the metro tunnels?
I've been stomping around with Roy and his gang of misfits. Roy's a no-nonsense, take-no-prisoners kind of guy. He heard about this Tenpenny asshole, and now he's trying to get us in that tower. He's hatching some kind of plan to kill all those bigot bastards. Believe it or not, I used to vacation there.
Alright. Well, I gotta be honest, I'm not too keen on Tenpenny myself after he sent those hitmen after me. I mean, not that they were tough, I blew them up with landmines. But I'm gonna go and talk to Roy.
Good luck.
This must be it. Anybody here?
Oh, hello. I'm Bessie Lynn. I don't think you should be down here. Did you talk to Roy?
I'm trying to find him now.
You could get in a lot of trouble by coming around uninvited.
Nice to meet you. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I wouldn't want to see anyone get hurt. You must be pretty tough to get past all the ferals. They tend to leave us alone. But someone like you... Am I babbling again? Roy tells me I shouldn't do that.
So what are you doing in the metro tunnels?
Roy is coming up with a plan to get us into that tower. Tenpenny's. Says it's only a matter of time. He's strong like that. He never gives up. The kind of guy who makes things happen, Roy is. That's why the others follow him. Me, I just like the way he looks at me. Makes me feel pretty again. I'd go anywhere with him.
Alrighty. Yes, Gustavo did hire me to kill you, but I'm not going to tell you that. Gotta go.
Be good.
Oh, there's Roy. He's right around the corner.
What do you want?
What are you doing in the metro tunnels?
Biding our time, making plans, getting ready. Tenpenny and his pack of elitist wannabes can't keep us out of that tower forever. We've got rights, and we'll take them if they aren't given to us.
I might be able to help you get in.
I already got a plan. They think I'm a monster? I'll show them the real monsters.
Are they the real monsters?
All those bigoted sons of bitches will get torn apart. Trouble is getting past the damn subway access door. You see, there's some kind of escape door that leads from the Tenpenny basement to the subway tunnels. There must be some way to get that open.
Let me try talking to Tenpenny. Maybe he wouldn't mind you living there.
Huh? Those snooty bitches probably can't stand living with each other, let alone with us. But by all means, try talking to Tenpenny if you like. But it won't work. Then we'll do it my way. You get that escape door in the Tenpenny basement open, and I'll unleash those ferals on them.
Alright. I killed a bunch of crazy ghouls in the metro tunnels. I hope you're not mad.
So you killed a bunch of feral ghouls. That's supposed to sound impressive? I got no compassion left for those mindless freaks. But they were a nice deterrent keeping out smooth-skinned bastards like yourself.
Well, he's not mad at least. I'm gonna go and talk to Tenpenny now.
Hurry.
I'll be as quick as I can. Roy doesn't seem to think I'll be able to convince Allistair Tenpenny to let him and the other ghouls move into the tower. But we'll see. Get my sword ready just in case something's out here shooting at something else. Looks like a robot shooting at some scorpion. Hey, let me come settle that argument for you. Lawbreaker, huh? Ooh, I got a pulse mine. Here you go. Oh, that's always fun. Anyway, enough playing around. Back to Tenpenny Tower. Alright, let me in.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
Since I already talked to that guard earlier, I can just go right over to talk to Tenpenny at his balcony. So I'll do that. Before I do, let's put on the naughty nightwear. There we go. I should be able to convince him dressed like this. There he is.
You have a curious look about you. I presume you have something interesting to tell me.
What are you shooting at out there?
Why, anything I want, dear boy. Anything I want. Wasteland safari. Very relaxing.
Uh-huh. Well, tell me about yourself, Mr. Tenpenny.
Oh, it's impolite for a gentleman to talk about himself, but I'd hope this magnificent tower would speak volumes.
This is quite the tower you have here, Mr. Tenpenny.
Some might say Tenpenny Tower is my crowning achievement, but no, my dear boy, it is just the beginning.
Yeah, right. I see I don't have the option to ask him why he sent those hitmen after me. There's some ghouls that want to live here. What do you think about that?
Why, I do believe you've lost your mind. Ghouls living here? You're serious?
What if the residents are okay with them?
I don't suppose I'd mind terribly if ghouls were to live here. And it would be a good bit of sport hunting them down if they misbehaved. I dare say, though, you'll have a bit of trouble convincing certain residents to go along with your novel proposition. Tell you what, if you can convince Mr. and Mrs. Wellington, Mr. Ling, Miss Montenegro, and Miss Lancaster, those ghouls can live here. Have you seen me shoot? I'm quite proficient, if I do say so myself.
Alright, let's take a look at Tenpenny's request note that he gave me. Let's see. Tenpenny will allow the ghouls to move in if I can convince certain residents of the tower. Mr. and Mrs. Wellington, they were the two I saw having that conversation while Mr. Wellington was twitching near the door. Mr. Ling, Miss Montenegro, and Miss Lancaster. Alright, let's go see about talking to them. The tricky part will be actually locating them inside the tower, since this is a pretty big place. I can't go in there. That's the room I get if I choose to destroy Megaton with the atomic bomb.
Welcome to Boutique La Chic. I'm Lydia Montenegro, proprietor. Here you'll find only the best, with a price tag you can boast about to your friends.
Ah, fancy. So this is a store.
You wouldn't know true value if it slapped you in the face.
Alright, that was kind of rude, but let's do business with you.
My boutique has many unique items for the discerning customer.
That's right, stick to the sales pitch. Alright, you got plenty of caps. I can sell off all this ammo I'm not using. There it is, the dart gun schematic. I'm gonna pick that up. Now, the dart gun was a weapon that was really good in Fallout 3. You could shoot a dart and it would automatically cripple the legs of enemies. Sadly, the version in Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands doesn't do that. I thought it was supposed to be a weapon you could poison like you can melee and throwing weapons, but poison doesn't work on it. I tried.
It's been a pleasure doing business.
How would you feel about having a few ghoul neighbors?
You're being serious? That's out of the question. What an absurd notion.
Well, I've met these ghouls. They're civilized and don't pose a threat.
I think you must have been out in the sun too long. Perhaps I could sell you a nice hat to keep your brain from frying?
I've already got a hat. This is happening. You're gonna have to deal with it or get forced out.
You horrible little zombie lover. What right do you and your disgusting buddies have to push honest, hard-working, important people around like that? Where do you propose I live?
I'm sure you'd find something suitable. Don't worry.
Don't worry? Did you just step out of a vault?
Kinda.
Have you seen what's out there? I'm doomed. And it's all your fault.
Well, somehow, despite dooming her, I gained karma for convincing her to leave. That makes all kinds of sense. Anybody I gotta talk to in here?
Hello?
Hi, Dashwood. Anyway, here's the dart gun schematic. It says I can add poison to the darts that can be found in ruined houses and stores, but I've tried using poison on the dart gun and it doesn't work. I found the Wellingtons.
Edgar Wellington II at your service. Hold on, who let you in here?
Don't worry, I was let in at the front gate.
Very well. As long as security is aware of your presence. Can't be too careful these days, what with these ghouls and all. Gustavo says he has the situation well in order, but I wonder if he's really trying. Don't suppose you ran into any ghouls on your way in here?
I don't consider ghouls to be a problem, if that's what you're asking.
Then you obviously don't know anything about ghouls.
Well, I know my flaming sword works pretty good on them. How would you feel about having a few ghoul neighbors?
You're joking, right? You serious? Of course not. Ghouls can't live here. They're dirty, loathsome creatures.
Well, I've met them. They're civilized and don't pose a threat.
I'm afraid I can't abide by that. I can't imagine Tenpenny would allow it. But I certainly won't.
Now, try the speech check again. This is gonna happen. You're gonna have to deal with it or get forced out.
This is outrageous, preposterous, forced out by a bunch of dirty ghouls and some bleeding heart activist? Where will I live? How will I get there?
I'm sure you'll find something suitable. Don't worry.
I found a comfortable place, but now I must leave. When I die, it will be on your head.
And again, the game's karma system seems to be okay with that.
Introductions are in order. I am Mrs. Edgar Wellington. You may refer to me as Madam or my Lady Wellington.
It's very nice to meet you, my Lady Wellington.
You're better mannered than your apparent breeding would indicate.
What?
It is nice to make your acquaintance. You didn't happen to catch a glimpse of any ghouls on your way in here, did you?
I'm not afraid of ghouls.
That doesn't surprise me. You should talk to Gustavo. He might be able to use someone like you.
How would you feel about having some ghoul neighbors?
Dear Lord, are you serious? Ghouls? Living here? With us? That's simply out of the question.
Yeah, but they're civilized and pose no threat.
Ha! I think I know a fair share more than some vagrant blown in off the wastes. You are simply mistaken. They may appear nice, but deep down, they want to kill. It's common knowledge among the educated.
I have the educated
You
perk.
clearly don't know what you're talking about.
Let's pass the speech check if I can.
Damn it! This can't be happening! Why do you think I came here in the first place? To get away from ghouls, monsters, and scum like you. Now I'll have to start all over again. Where will I go?
Well, you and your husband will find something suitable.
I already did. I hope one of your ghoul buddies kills you. You'll see.
Uh-huh. Aha!
Well, well, what have we here? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Susan Lancaster. Perhaps we can become better acquainted in the near future.
You hitting on me, lady? Sure, I like meeting new people.
Me too. Especially rich, fine young men.
Okay, you are flirting
Listen,
with me.
You look like you can handle yourself. You survived out there in the wasteland getting here, after all. You ever have to deal with ghouls?
Ghouls aren't so bad once you get to know them.
Fine. Never mind. I thought you were a real man. Turns out you're just a scared little boy.
What? How would you feel about having a few ghoul neighbors?
I've come too far to share my digs with some droopy ghoul.
I've met them, they aren't so bad.
Well, if you don't mind their stink, then you should go squat with them in their dirty tunnels, and leave us civilized people alone.
That's kind of funny coming from you. But yeah, this is gonna happen, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
I'm done with the wasteland. And I've been everywhere else. There isn't anything better than this. Damn you and your ghouls.
Yeah, you'll find something suitable.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll talk to Tenpenny. I bet I can live in Burke's place. He's never around anyway. And when he does come back, I'll make sure he's fine with the new arrangement. I'll just send up for my food. I'll never even have to look at you or your ghoul buddies.
I don't think I've seen a guy called Burke around. There was another solution I could have used. I picked up this love letter in Susan's room, and it's from Edgar Wellington. If I hadn't been able to convince them, I could have shown this letter to his wife, and she would have killed her husband and Susan and then left Tenpenny Tower.
Hey.
But it didn't come to that. Alright, I think Mr. Ling is the merchant here, the New Urban Apparel.
Comrade.
There he is.
I'm always glad to see a customer, especially if they are dressed so hideously. Seriously, we have to get you a new wardrobe.
Well, I am wearing it for the +10 to speech. I've got an armored Vault 101 jumpsuit. And let's talk to him about the ghoul neighbors.
You can't be serious. Ghouls aren't human. They live in filth. They eat their own babies. You're out of your right freaking mind.
And tell him they're civilized and aren't threatening.
Why would you hang out with dirty vermin like that? You enjoy sifting through feces? You know it's only a matter of time before they get hungry and eat you. You're crazy. Ghouls will never live in Tenpenny Tower.
Oh, this guy's going to be a little more trouble. Well, let's see if I can still pass the speech check, even though it's much lower.
In case you haven't noticed, I run a fabulous shop and live in the most fabulous of places. You can't push people like me around. Ha!
Well, what if all your other neighbors agree?
If my neighbors lose their minds and agree to such a thing, then I hope security shoots them in the head with their zombie friends.
Alright, gotta go.
Ta-ta. Share a drink. Tamper with that and we're going to have a problem.
We already have got a problem. Where's my stealth boys? If I can't convince him. There is one other way to do this. There it is, the inventory key. I'll be taking these. Yeah, I'll lose some karma for killing him and for taking his supplies, but that's fine. It's for a good cause, Anthony.
Hi.
Hello. That's right, don't mind the body. He, tripped. Alright, the bigots are all taken care of, so the ghouls can now move in, right?
Well, if my tenants want ghoul neighbors, they can have them. though the ghouls must pay and follow the rules like everyone else. You're a clever one, aren't you? I'm glad this situation has been resolved. It's a bit crass, but here's a little something for your troubles.
Ooh, I get 500 caps from Allistair Tenpenny. And back at the train tunnel, so let Roy know he can move into Tenpenny Tower.
Well, kid, what have you accomplished?
I've taken care of things. You can move in now.
I'll be damned. Really? Good job, kid. I was willing to unleash the pharaohs and kill all those bigots. Guess I don't have to now. Here's a little something for your troubles. It'll help you deal with our pharaoh brethren if you meet any.
And I get the ghoul mask, which is the other reward for helping him normally. Alright, gotta go.
Give 'em hell.
I just prevented giving them hell. But you do you, Roy. Let's check out the ghoul mask Roy gave me. Here it is. Doesn't have any defense resistance or anything. It looks like this. If I wear this, feral ghouls will not attack me on sight. This will let me get around a lot of areas, especially in the capital wasteland, like in the actual DC ruins, where there will be feral ghouls, but they won't attack me. Fun fact, wearing this and the shady hat, I did this on one of my evil playthroughs where I cosplayed as Freddy Krueger. I just went around the wasteland chopping people up and laughing like a maniac. Let's head into Tenpenny Tower and see if everything's going alright.
Just a moment.
Never actually done it this way before, so I'm not sure when Roy Phillips and the ghouls show up. I managed to talk the residents of Tenpenny Tower into letting Roy Phillips and his ghouls move in. And all it took was the death of Anthony Ling. Let's find Roy Phillips and the others. They should be in the tower now that I've convinced everyone to let them move in. There's Bessie Lynn.
Sure. Oh, hello there. Can't thank you enough.
So what's it like living at Tenpenny Tower now that you're here?
It's wonderful. Roy was right. This is the way to live.
Well, gotta go. Glad you're happy.
Oh, okay then. Have a nice one.
Helping out people in need feels good. Maybe I can talk to Allistair Tenpenny, see how it's going. Huh, wonder where he is. Oh, there's Roy.
Hey there, bud.
So, what's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
Beats the wasteland and dirty tunnels, that's for damn sure.
Well, glad I could help out.
Give 'em hell.
Oh, hey, Susan Lancaster's still here. She didn't leave.
What do you want?
What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower now that the ghouls are here?
Those ghouls are disgusting. So I just spend all my time up here.
Oh, that's fine. Gotta go.
Sure. See ya.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I know. It is good to see me, right?
Hey, comrade! Those ghouls seem like a real community, huh? Adversity must have made them strong. Things are going well, I'd say. We've all learned a thing or two about what makes a real community, don't you think, comrade?
I don't know why he keeps calling me comrade, but he seems okay with the ghouls being here.
Bye.
I found Michael Masters. I'll talk to him.
Hey, kid. I was wrong about you. Good job.
What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
It's weird, actually. I used to vacation here before the bombs dropped.
Yeah, you mentioned that before in the
tunnels. Used to be a resort for the
tunnels.
wealthy and powerful. I never thought I'd be the one fighting to get in here. Guess way back it used to be a plantation. Ironic, isn't it?
Alright, gotta go.
Go live your life, kid.
Well, before I wrap up, I think I'll show off the dart gun. I crafted one over at my house. Find somebody to use it on, and then I'll head back to Tenpenny Tower and sell it. Still got the ghoul mask and the shady hat on. There's a Yao Guai. Take some shots at it with the dart gun. You can see I hit it. The shield icon means that its damage threshold resisted it. But unlike the Fallout 3 version of it, it doesn't actually poison him or cripple his legs. So it's not nearly as nice as it was in that game. Kind of a shame, really. It's really useful in Fallout 3 against things like Yao Guai and Death Claws and the like. I'll give it one more try on this Yao Guai over here, see if I can kill him outright with it. Then I'll stop playing around and sell it. I hit him from that range, not too bad. Yeah, it doesn't have any spread, which is nice, but it's really just a very slow-firing pistol. Hit him from here. Nice. Yeah, he resists the damage because his damage threshold is higher than that of the dart gun. I think the dart gun's unique ability in Tale of Two Wastelands is it has a negating of damage threshold. Yeah, reduced damage threshold. And bonus critical chance. But as you can see, it's not that useful anymore. Pretty sure I can do more damage with the Zhurong pistol. Light him on fire. While I pump darts into this Yao Guai, I can point out there's one other thing about the dart gun it can do that's not mentioned, is that it's a silenced weapon. It operates like it has a silencer on it. I can also get an achievement for shooting enough enemies with darts. Hitting 50 darts gets me the Wasteland Darts Enthusiast. Doesn't really do anything, just gives me some bonus XP. Yeah, if you're playing a sneaking character, this weapon could come in handy. Since the darts are silent and enemies won't know where they were hit from. But that's about it. It's kind of weak in this game. I think I'll hang on to the dart gun until I get the Wasteland Darts Enthusiast. Let's head back to Tenpenny Tower and see if they're selling any darts. Oh, the gate's already open. And the security guards are gone. Huh. Well, that's odd. Wonder where they went. Hello? Is anybody here? What the?
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Hey, thanks. What happened to everybody? Well, here's Roy. I couldn't find Tenpenny at his usual spot.
Haha. Hey there, bud. Thanks again for helping us get in here.
Yeah, I noticed a distinct lack of non-ghoul tenants.
Let's just say those two-faced smoothskins didn't like the new management. So they all got themselves evicted. Can't say it's a shame.
Alright, gotta go.
Get going.
Evicted, huh? This doesn't look very promising. Oh, I found Tenpenny. He's dead. And he's lying in a pool of his own blood leading to this bathtub. I could take his suit if I want it, but I don't really. Maybe Roy knows what happened.
Hey there, bud.
What happened to Mr. Tenpenny?
I'm afraid Tenpenny and I had a little disagreement. Not to worry, though. He soon had a little accident. Problem solved.
Oh, hello there. Can't thank you enough.
Where are all the other Tenpenny Tower residents?
I don't know where they are, but everything is fine. Roy said not to worry about the other residents.
Maybe Michael knows something. There he is.
Hey, kid, how's it going?
What happened to everybody else?
Heh, Roy decided to take out the trash. I'm glad I lost my sense of smell. You'll want to stay clear of the basement storage room. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. I'm starting to think I might need it. I get the bad feeling something went horribly wrong while I was away.
Get going.
Something about this doesn't feel right. Maybe I better check the basement, what Michael was talking about. This door leads to the metro access and generator. Oh my goodness. Hello. Well, I think I found the other residents. There's Chief Gustavo. There's Herbert Dashwood. Dr. Banfield, Margaret Primrose. They're all dead. Uh-oh.
Hey, remember those down-on-their-luck ghouls who wanted to share the luxury accommodations at the fancy-smancy Tenpenny Tower? Looks like they finally got their upscale address. And all it took was the wholesome slaughter of every other Tenpenny resident. 3 dogs, all for sticking it to the man. But good golly, ghoulies, that's a little much. Oh, and kiddo from Vault 101, you look like a complete freak show in that mask. Hey, somebody had to say it.